his mom or like his sister or maybe his grandma usually sends the snake, like let's say once a month or something, and it appears in school, and then like it would be given a message or something to do, because they would practice it. So yeah, that's how I became best friends with my school snake charmer. What's up YouTube, it's your boy Juma Jamini and I'm back with another video. Hi, how you doing? Before we start, I know I should have posted Saturday, but I'm here right now. I'm sorry, but I'm here. This is the video. I'm here. And also I would like to say thank you to all of you, because we've reached 200 subscribers. Like, I started this channel about a month ago and I'm already at 200 subscribers, so thank you very much. Keep on sharing the video, keep on following on my content on all social media platforms. I'm going to be posting a link to my Instagram and my TikTok so that you can see much more content there, I guess. And yeah, you're the best. Also, I would like to thank anyone who subscribed, who shared, anyone who has described how the previous videos were in the comments and the previous experiences. Thank you very much. Let's just get right to the video, because some of you mnasema boy anaongea sana, but okay, let me just go to the story time. So tulifika wapi? Oh yeah, nilikuwa class and then my classmate was like, if you're staying you're dying. After my classmate told me that nikika shule that nitakufa and stuff nini, I need to shift, I need to migrate, I need to disintegrate. So after he told me that, my first initial plan was that I need to get a CV fast, because me siwezi kufa. Like, I don't think you guys understand the amount of pressure I was in. Yani tu siku moja, all of that stuff happened. Like, I was hungry. I was still sad that bado nimemiss porridge and bread. That's the thing that even hurts me up to today. So from one of the ways I thought that I would get a living shit as fast as possible was to either have a broken leg or a broken arm or something, or to be deathly sick, like really sick. So my thoughts were like, yeah, I've seen many people go home because of them being sick, so let me go and try my luck to the nurse, and let me just over exaggerate on how sick I am. And I tell you, that was a bad idea. I went to the nurse and the first thing I told her was that I'm having a nosebleed and I feel like my kidneys are very painful, because I used to have a kidney problem. I lied to her. I don't have a kidney problem, but I lied to her that I used to have a kidney problem and I have a headache. Just like these big symptoms. So as you are like, and at this point you have to understand that our school nurse had no chills. That woman would insult you. That woman would insult your mother. That woman would insult your grandmother. The woman didn't care. And the woman was pregnant, no offense, but the woman was just, the woman was just chaos personified. So I just went there and I was like, yeah, na nosebleed, naumwa na kidney, juu kitambo nilikuwa na shida kidney, nasikia headache, siwezi ona, mimi sioni kama nitalala huku leo siku, because I'm very sick. You can imagine the shock in my eyes when the nurse gave me Piriton, Brufen, Amoxicillin, and some other expired drug. Ilikuwa tu inakaa tu weird kivyake. I don't give a damn, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a shit. She was like, take it, kula umeze, after supper hunirudie nikupe dosage ingine and then you can sleep. So after our school nurse gave me Brufen, Amoxicillin and Piriton for my kidney, damn, I still even can't believe this shit. Like, whew. So after she gave me the meds, I went to supper na nikakula. No, not supper. Okay, nilienda like nikamiza dawa, and then like it was games time. So games time, people used to maybe shower, people used to wash clothes, and some other people like me used to read novels while they're just relaxing kwa dorm, because I literally did no sports. Actually, I never did any sports in high school, but I think for me, I used to take it as a lot of baggage, because I already have the academics part. Why would I want to stress myself to have the athletical part? That was just not on my category. So I used to relax and sit at the dorm and maybe read a novel or two, or maybe a comic, or just something, newspaper, pulse, whatever. I just used to do that because it was just my free time. But that day I didn't spend my day at the dorm at all, because I knew that nikendoko nitapatikana, and I'm trying to avoid the conversation at all by all means and everything. So I just went to the library. There are certain people you'd find in the school library, and there's certain people who you'd find on the school kitchen. So that nigga was like one of those people who would always be in the kitchen. So kitchen is opposite to a library in school, so like you can't be at all times, you see. So I just went to the library, nikaka. I played chess, by the way. I play chess, and yeah, time ikaisha, ikafika time ya supper. The bell rang and I went to supper. And can I say, when I went to supper, I mean I didn't eat ordinary supper, by the way. Me VIP with
hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Beyonce that Sunday had packed for me like leftovers food from the teachers, of which it was dope. It was like rice and beans and like soup for meat. So that was like pizza in school. Like if you'd get leftover food, okay, mostly the higher prefects will get the teachers' food, but for an ordinary form one to get the food, it's so mimi nikaenda na tini yangu to the kitchen to do the swap with Beyonce, because I used to have two tins. I used to make sure I leave her with an empty one, and then I get the one with the food. I was VIP. I was
nigga, please.
I was a VIP. And to be sure and to learn from my mistakes, I went super early so that I knew this guy wasn't around the kitchen area. So I just went and picked, and I went to eat at my dormitory, because I knew that at supper time he wouldn't be on my dormitory. So I ate, and then like some of my friends came to my dormitory. Then we started like talking and stuff, started chatting, telling stories and stuff, nini. But then I remembered that the nurse was like, if you come early, I'm gonna give you your dosage and you're gonna sleep here for the night. My dumbass spent the whole time on the dormitory, and I completely forgot that I was supposed to go to the nurse to sleep in the sick bay. I know you're asking, oh Jamal, why are you so desperate to go to sleep in the sick bay? That's because I wanted to avoid sleeping on the dormitory until tomorrow. I'll make another plan so that I can go home. Like, I just wanted to avoid this nigga at all costs, like at all. I didn't want to be like, Aladdin was everywhere. I'm sorry, but Aladdin was a teleporter. I couldn't risk me. Like, you guys don't understand how fragile I was in Form 1. So I was like, apana sikufi apana. So, but I remember like nilifika kwa mlango wa sick bay and stuff, and it was locked with a lock. And by the way, the sick bay wasn't supposed to be locked at that time. It was like too early. It was too early. So I was like, okay, maybe like she's just going around and arudi. When I asked around, people told me like that, oh, nasa shaenda kwake, amefunga like kila mali and stuff nini, na nipika kesho morning. I was devastated. I remember I even went to class somehow sobbing, or like almost tearing up, because I was like, damn, this shit is intense. I can't deal with this shit. Like this mythical stuff. Like that's not our sector. I'm a city boy. Like, mini city boy. Yeah, I'm a city boy. What do you expect? I'm a city boy. Sikupenda kwangu. This mythical stuffs apana. Me can't. I'm done. If I die young, I lived a life. But damn, I was scared for shit. I went to class and we prayed. Okay, by the way, like in our school, we used to pray every time before we would start any lesson or preps. No, not lesson, any preps. So like before the morning prep starts, we pray, and someone goes in the front of the class and takes a rosary, yeah. That person would like finish the whole Catholic prayer, and then later we would resume our lessons. That's why I keep on insisting that I was in a Catholic school. It was nice. Yeah, it was nice. It was an experience. It was nice. Yeah. So we prayed, and then my classmate who told me to like leave the school before I would die and the snake would be sent to me, blah 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 blah, came to me because we weren't desk mates. He used to sit like from another row, plus I would sit like on another row, so we were like on different rows and stuff. Ni row ama ni columns? Ni row, yeah, ni columns. He used to sit on another column while I used to sit on another column. And I remember the first thing this nigga said was like, Jamalo ujaenda, unataka kukufa. Jamalo ujaenda, hapana. Mimi nishakwambia. And then he went over and told my cousin that I saw a snake, but my cousin was like making noise or something. By the Liban, shout out to Liban. Shout out to Liban. You can imagine having your cousin in the same class you are. Actually, that was just goals. Liban, shout out to you. Shout out to your mandazis. Shout out to your... Liban used to carry mandazis after playing basketball, because like he used to play basketball. So he used to come with a whole packet of mandazis in class. And let's just say out of the 12 mandazis, he would get maybe 2 or something. The rest would be distributed in class. So he tried telling Liban that I saw a snake and stuff, but Liban was too distracted from playing something, or like was like making a story or something, because like in Form 1 we never used to read that hard. Like topics were just shallow, like there was really nothing hard, you see. So in preps, maybe you were doing assignments or maybe you were just writing notes, but it wasn't anything serious, that much serious. Okay, hawezi compare na academic work ya Form 1 na Form 3. So you get me, yeah. So Liban ignored him, and then I was like, yeah, okay, I'm really gonna die today and no one's gonna know about it. So the first thing I told was my deskmate at that time. And my deskmate was like, hapana, Jamal ko jokes, hapana, that's a lie. By the way, his name was Masika. Daniel Masika. Hi Masika. And he was like, okay, that's not a big deal, as long as you haven't done anything to the person who was like charming the snake or anything, nothing's gonna come to you. Just stay where other people are. In short, he told me that to stay with people, I should never be alone. And as you know, mimi ni Mwafrika, staki kufanya vitu zenye like ziko kwa mahora tioni, ni tu kwa woods and stuff, kwa forest peke yangu. That day I even went to a group discussion. I didn't want to stay alone at all. But then Belia prep sikaisha, the bell rang, and we were supposed to go to the dormitories. No, I usually went to the dormitory, but on Sundays after the evening preps, people used to meet with their clubs and their sports and their societies and stuff. So people used to meet, like, let's say the rugby, let's say the chess, let's say the CU, let's say the junior achievers or something. But for me, I never used to have a club. Okay, I used to be in chess club, but I was never serious with it, because I think I wasn't serious with it because the teachers weren't serious with us. But yeah, I never used to go to the meetings. I just used to go and joyride nikicheza tu chess baadaye, like on games time when I'm feeling bored. So from me that day ninjamianga that up to today I need to go to chess and to be where other people are, so that I can avoid being alone for the night until it reaches tomorrow morning and I'll find a solution to this problem. So I went to chess and it was the longest meeting ever. A whole 30 minutes. You can imagine just standing somewhere 30 minutes listening to your captain talking. But I finished, and then I was like, yeah, this nigga can't come to my dorm right now. So I was like, this nigga can't come to my dorm at all because I've stayed out for a long time. He's gonna probably assume that I went home since I'm scared. So yeah, I've escaped. On reaching my bed, guess who I saw talking to my passenger? Okay, to be honest, they were on the same class with my passenger. So the second he saw me, he just gave me those eyes of like, it's you I'm looking for. So I was like, yeah, let's just get this over and done with. Me, I'm tired, I want to sleep. I'm too young for this. Kama ni kukufa, at least nimeishi maisha yangu ya kutosha. No. Oof. So after that, we sat on my passenger's bed because my passenger at that time went out to do laundry, I think, or something. So we sat there while other people were in the dorm, by the way. So it was very public, and at least I had some form of safety or something. So the guy was like, yeah, Jamal, I know what you saw, and I'm sorry, but don't freak out. It doesn't concern you. It doesn't involve you in any way. Just don't tell anyone. Aki, no offense. If you're seeing this, no offense. He literally said that kwa familia yao, like maybe his mom or like his sister or maybe his grandma usually sends the snake, like let's say once a month or something, and it appears in school, and then like it would be given a message or something to do because they would practice it. Should I categorize this as witchcraft or traditions and practices? I don't even know, but so he went on and explained that this has nothing to do with me and it's not gonna harm me in any way or any form. So the best thing I could do at that point was just to forget it ever happened, and it's not gonna happen again. To my surprise, it really went well. Like, it really went well because I was expecting more and more threats, even death. Let's just be honest. Yeah, I was just scared. Yeah. So we talked for about 10 minutes until my passenger came, and then my passenger was like, "Hey, sir, can I say that the amount of relief I had in my heart was like at least this thing has been done and over with." And yeah. Actually, to be honest, after that period, we actually became kind of friends with that guy because he used to sell chapatis. Okay, he used to sneak and buy chapatis outside, and he would come to school and sell them. Ooh, entrepreneur. And you can imagine finding chapati in school. That was like finding gold in school. So this person used to sell chapatis maybe on Saturdays or Sundays. Nimekuwa na concept. So maybe he used to use like that snake ndo ateleport hizo chapati zikuje shule. I'm sorry. Don't unsubscribe. Pole. But I just had to say it. Like, come to think of it, Sundays. Is it really a coincidence? But either way, so when he used to come with the chapatis, he used to give me like maybe 2 or 1 chapatis. We used to be besties. We used to be best friends. We were best friends at that point. Yeah. So like months went on, and alimalizanga shule because it was a form 4, I was a form 1, and yeah. And the main reason why I told this story actually in part 1 was that nilipatana nae town while I was going to class. It was like on a Thursday. No, it was on a Friday. So he was like, yeah, ni aje Jamal, point stuff. And after talking to him, I just kept on laughing while I was working. Like the amount of stress this person gave me for that one day. Hey, I would have written a book. So this is the end of the story, and if you're watching this, Aladdin, I'm sorry, but I had to. You're a good guy, and yeah, no hard feelings. I just need content for my YouTube. Like, I'm sorry, I just had to say it. Don't send anything, please. unless it's chapatis, but still don't send anything. We are still cool. Sija ku expose, so don't. Okay, bro. Okay, the moral of the story, or the main lessons of the story, is that Kenyan high schools should be considered the Olympics, because it's actually challenges and not education being offered. And yeah, Kenyan high schools sometimes are like a Harry Potter novel. Yeah, so yeah, that's how I became best friends with my school snake charmer. So I'm gonna leave this video up to here, and I'm gonna be posting next week. So tell me your suggestions, tell me on how the video was, tell me on your expectations on the next video, describe how the video was, prescribe on what you want later, subscribe to my channel, leave a like if you like this video, and share to your friends. Plus also don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms. I'm gonna be posting the links down below so that we can interact and I can give you more content there. So yeah, so with that, regardless with love, bye.